Hand clap to the massive brothers and sisters. We are finally back. We finally made it to the very first out of 2 reactions I'll be dropping on this YouTube platform. Welcome to this Mystelics. Mystelics Reacts channel. Big up on yourself for definitely tuning into these vibrations. And of course, don't forget to subscribe and turn on that post notifications so you can get the latest vibrations when they tend to come from. Help this channel to grow in that regard as well. Don't forget, brothers and sisters, to click the like button in that regard. And of course, without further ado, brothers and sisters, let us get into the vibrations for the day right there. Of course, we've seen that there's some sort of flyer that, of course, involves bike life activities. That apparently some activities are going to be happening in July, brothers and sisters. That is next month. Of course, we have the media launching today, Thursday, 20th June 2024. And of course, this is what went down right there.
After me. Helmet on.
Oh, she said, repeat after me. Helmet on.
Let's try it again. Helmet on.
Helmet on.
Ride on.
Ride on.
Safety is a must.
Safety is a must.
Good job. Thank you. I also acknowledge.
Well, it's one thing to say it, it's another thing to actually do it. Okay, but of course, a reminder is always good in that regard, right there.
The Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Tourism, Ms. Lisa Valman, the Coordinator of Health Promotion Unit, Mrs. Mignan Shillingford, the Sports Officer at the Sports Division, Mr. Yodi John.
Okay, a number of persons.
Mr. Stormer and
I'll post this. I think I'll post this link. This is on MO. I think the full thing is on MO. This is just a snippet of the vibrations that is gonna happen in Canefield, brothers and sisters, in July. So we're trying to get some information in that. The bike enthusiasts out there, prepare yourself. Make sure you have your helmet and what have you. If you don't have helmet now, you have enough time to get your helmet, brothers and sisters. Enough time. They even have a helmet there and a bike. Oh, is Belfast State? Okay, kudos.
Committee, Timaeus Garaway, the President,
Okay,
767 back in the
so
morning.
thanks for all the individuals.
Colin, who had a deep passion for motorcycles. Colin loved the freedom and thrill and the sense of adventure that came with riding. One day, on a beautiful sunny afternoon, Colin decided to take a ride through the winding roads of our lovely island. As Colin prepared for the journey,
As she's saying that, brothers and sisters, I just remember back in the day, man, when gas prices were cheaper, and from time to time, I think every Sunday they had bikers just going around the island. Every time, Portsmouth bikers, I rode with them a number of times. I used to actually do some vlogs, man, which was kind of crazy because I used to have one hand vlogging and one hand riding on my bike right there. But it was just a nice time to just go around the island. The roads were a bit better, no doubt about it. The roads were a bit better. There were certain parts of the roads that were not the best, but generally speaking, the roads were much better. And we did a number of runs, man. We did a number of runs. I remember one point in time, me and Gussie, rest in peace, Gussie. Gussie was like, "Yo, let's go take a ride, man. Let's go take a ride. Come through." So me and Gussie, and I think his friend as well, they had the Harley Davidson bikes, and I had my scooter, and we decided, yo, let's take a ride. We ended up all the way Scott said, man. All the way Scott said. Even before that, brothers and sisters, when bike activities used to take place, man, bike stunts, bike vibes. Rest in peace to also none other than Mr. Crazy T, who of course was on the Goodwill Road, that area where they actually had a bike activity. Cloydie, big up yourself. I'm just remembering individuals out with their brothers and sisters doing these bike life activities who are no longer alive today, man. They are no longer alive today for whatever reason, brothers and sisters, whether it's illness or whether somebody did them wrong, whatever the case might be, brothers and sisters, they are no longer alive today. People who were involved, very much involved in the bike life and enjoyed the bike life. You know, rest in peace, Chloe, rest in peace, Crazy T. Man, you can just think of a number of folks that, man, I tell you, and bring back wonderful memories. I remember one point in time, we actually went down, my family members and some friends, we left Portsmouth. We had to do a bike show in Tatan. But we left Portsmouth. There was another one taking place in Soufriere. Yes, brothers and sisters. We left Portsmouth. And we went all the way down to Soufriere. Shirnik and a number of others were there as well. We went all the way down. Colgate and everybody, brothers and sisters. Those who know who these people are. I guess some of you guys might not know who these people are. But we went all the way down to Soufriere, man. And we had a nice time down there, man. Our stunts and all these things, man. Great vibes. Man, that was nice. And then from Soufriere, guys, we flew back up to Tantan. The bike show in Tantan already started. And we managed to reach for the bike show in Soufriere. And we made it all the way back to Tantan in the north for the bike show. We reached in the nighttime, man. That was fun. I remember we had a group called Caribbean, brothers and sisters. We had a group called Caribbean, man. If you shoot on Facebook, you might see that car and bike spelled backwards. So it's kind of like a fusion right there. Caribbean. Well, Caribbean. You guys get the point. Yeah. The E and B-I-K. Yeah. Anyways, brothers and sisters, so we used to have a number of activities in Portsmouth, man, when the bike life vibes are moving really, really strong. So it's good to see at least some semblance of that is coming back, brothers and sisters. At least a little essence of it. We used to have bike-like activities like every Sunday in Purple Turtle, man. Purple Turtle used to just be swinging, man. Oh, my goodness. The great times, man. Oh, my goodness gracious, brothers and sisters. We used to have good times. We used to have great times, man. Everybody's like people just descending on Purple Turtle on a Sunday, man. Now, when you go down there, you just, So it's good to see a little assembling of that coming back. And of course, they want to do something within the Canefield region and the island tour. But of course,
there was once a young man named Colin who had a deep passion for motorcycles. Colin loved the freedom.
Okay, we get that already.
Something important happened. A small voice whispered, saying, "Helmet on, ride on, safety is a must."
I don't think no voice ever tell no bike about. Okay.
He took a moment, put on his helmet, checked his gear, and set off.
You have to check his mirrors. Check your mirrors, man.
As Colin cruised through the lush landscapes and communities, he felt an incredible sense of joy and liberation.
Yes, man. I know what that feels like, man. When the wind passing on your skin and you're making a little twist around the corners and man. Woo, 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 woo. Oh, my goodness. Gone are the days. Oh, my goodness me. Oh. Man. I remember one point in time, it was scooters, me and my cousin, man. There was some individuals from overseas that came down and they invited us to come in. They were in Cassie Bruce, man. We took our bikes, man, and we went down Cassie Bruce in the night time, I tell you. We left around, probably minutes to 8. Arrived in Cassie Bruce, had fun. And like around minutes to 2, we left, man, to ride back. Boy, guys, oh my goodness. The joys, man. The joys. Oh.
But most importantly, Colin knew that he was riding safely.
Yeah, we had our helmets, yes.
And so here we are today, gathered to celebrate not just a love for biking, but the importance of safety that comes with it. My name is Monel Alexis. I'm the Public Relations and Communication Specialist for Discover Dominica Authority. And this morning it is my privilege.
Okay.
And of course, it's my honor to welcome you to Dominica's first ever bike festival launch.
St. Lucia has it on lock, man. So hopefully Dominica in its infancy, they can probably learn. Of course, we Dominican bikers who normally tend to go down to St. Lucia. Of course, I'm one of the individuals that tend to record that stuff and showcase to you guys what's going on down there when I go down there. But it's good to have it in Dominica. It's been a long time coming since we have been mentioning this stuff. Long time, man. We're mentioning Canefield, utilizing Canefield. You want to have a safe environment. Utilize Canefield Airport. Canefield Airport doesn't really get much flights, if any flights at all. So utilize Canefield Airports. That was one of the things that I was told to the individuals right there. And it seems like they're trying to revamp something. Because it seems like that activity is pretty much dying down. We used to have a lot of bike shows, Like almost every month there was a bike show somewhere. And every Sunday in Portsmouth, man used to gather and man having fun. Guys, I have some of these videos on my previous channel that I had to take down. Had a number of them. I try my best to re-upload some of the others on the Mystelics Vlogs channel. So if you want, guys, just type in Dominica Bike Vlogs. Just type Dominica Bike Vlogs on YouTube. And you must see a number of these videos going all the way back. It's not all, unfortunately. I could not post up all. But I posted a good amount of them, even the new ones in that regard. And the fun, just check that out, you know. You saw.
With our catchphrase, helmet on, ride on, safety is a must. We are here to promote a culture where safety and enjoyment goes hand in hand.
Yes.
This festival is about showcasing the amazing talent, increasing visitor arrivals, and supporting our numerous vendors.
Who is doing the promotion for this? Is there any promotion? I myself, I heard that there was something gonna happen, and that was it. I don't know who are they doing any promotions. That's one of the things I find out very, very lackadaisical in Dominica. Or marketing sucks. And one of the reasons why their marketing suck is because they don't utilize people who are actually reaching out. People like me, people like Mo, people like Delhi. These folks tend to reach to a number of places, number of people outside there that can actually bring these people inside, but they're not utilizing the social media individuals. They're not doing these things, so they're just putting out the okay, all right, yeah, you know.
It's also about building a community of responsible riders who understand that safety is paramount. We have an exciting 3-day event lined up, all designed to get you excited. But Bike Festival is also an opportunity to connect with fellow bikers, share stories, and build lasting friendships. So let's take this time to support one another, learn from each other, and strengthen the community of riders who are passionate about the thrill of riding.
Yeah, not just that. One of the things that we notice in St. Lucia, they start them out very, very young. They start them very, very young, so they are able to adapt quickly and be able to. One of the things that the shortcomings we have in Dominica, brothers and sisters, is that a number of riders, and I experience that myself, especially when it comes on to certain circumstances where you have to quickly think. Sometimes the reason why you tend to lose a lot of the bikers, brothers and sisters, who end up in accidents is because they end up panicking. One of the things that individuals tend to do, they tend to hold their brakes. They're trying to slow down, they hold their brakes. They hold their brakes and they slide. And the bike is not stopping because it's sliding. The worst thing you can actually do when you're a rider, when you're riding, is for your bike to slide. Hold your brakes and it's sliding. Try to stop the bike, Sometimes you just have to try to let the bike move, let it move. Slow down instead of sliding, because the momentum will make the bike go. You know? And sometimes you have to learn how to fall and all those kind of things. There's teaching and training a number of people. If this kind of trainings was had in Dominica, I'm sure and guarantee that a number of persons would have been alive today. A number of persons would have been alive today, man. I know it for myself. I remember one time I was coming, man, and this vehicle was just cut across, man. Cut across, and I moving into and I checking. Boy, it's not for me today. And I end up just going up on the, thank God nobody was on the sidewalk. So I end up, instead of panicking and pulling my brakes, which would have made me slam into the vehicle that was coming to me, I went into the sidewalk. Thank God nobody was on the sidewalk. And as a result of quick thinking, brothers and sisters, these things can actually help you. So them trying to start a culture of bike life in Dominica, I think is a good thing right there. It's been a long time coming. So better late than never, you know.
So as we embark on this exciting journey, let's remember that our commitment to safety is a pledge that we have to make to ourselves, our loved ones, and to our community every time we hit the road. I encourage all of you to engage, learn, and most importantly, enjoy yourselves.
Not gonna lie, when I do in short distances, I don't wear my helmet. I'm not gonna be a hypocrite to tell you guys, oh, wear helmet, blah, blah. I would, it's smart for you to wear your helmet and whatnot, brothers and sisters, but when I'm going short distances, I don't wear helmets. If I'm going to Roseau, I'm definitely gonna wear my helmet. In the one point in time, I was doing that. But you know, when you get wise on these kind of things, that you tend to make wiser choices. So anytime I used to go Roseau with the bike and stuff, I always used to wear the helmet. Anytime I go in long distances, when we used to do the island tours we used to do with the bikers back in the day when gas was cheaper, we actually used to wear our helmets. Everybody wear their helmets, and you know, my elevation of helmet came from this thing you had on your hat, and you have this little glass thing over your head, to real helmets, man. That's something else. Right.
Thank you very much for being here. And I want to thank all the folks who are tuned in on DBS and the Ministry of Tourism, because Bike Festival 2024. We continue with the program. Now, motorcycling is a sport, so it's important that we connect with the Ministry of Sports. And here today to present the official opening remarks is Mr. Yodi John. He's the sports officer at...
Okay, let me see if that's him. I'm not sure who this guy is.
All right. I am honored for you to be part of the official launch.
I think that's him. I'm not sure who that is. That's what I'll send.
Dominica Bike Festival. And as a senior member, a senior officer,
guys, this is not my fault. This is how the audio was recorded.
Here in Dominica, I am...
Okay, I think it's still... Yeah, that's not me, man. That's on them.
To see this event come to life.
Yeah,
and I am confident it will be
maybe you can make sense out of what is
a milestone in our journey.
Oh my goodness.
Tourism in our beautiful island. The Dominica...
So sports tourism, they're trying to encourage, guys. Sports tourism in Dominica, which I think is a good thing. Kind of like what St. Lucia tends to do, but St. Lucia tends to tie it into the independence. So maybe Dominica, well, I think maybe well, summertime is July. So
well, it's not just seen as an event. It is an opportunity for us as a people to showcase the natural beauty and our...
This is not on me, this is on the audio.
Commitment to the promotion of activity.
Man, this is crazy, bro.
Biking is a sport and evolve. And we believe that it has our sports sector. And at this juncture, I would like to recommend that this festival be a permanent fixture in the sports tourism calendar, as we see its potential for the marketing of...
Yeah, make it every year, make it annual.
Dominica. Back on this journey, I want to emphasize the importance of safety. Like all sports, biking requires the right gear and the adherence to the rules to ensure that participants can enjoy the experience safely.
Anyways, guys, this thing is choppy, so I'm just gonna leave it right there. But of course, this is the activity that they're gonna be doing July 19th, July 20, and July 21st, 20th and 21st, brothers and sisters. This is a more close-up activity. They're gonna have a welcome party, a lamp promenade, most likely around, well, it's gonna start around 4 p.m. Hopefully that's not Dominican time. But of course, everybody's looking forward to Friday, and I'm guessing, you know, school might be out during the time, I'm not sure. But if that is the case, individuals can definitely come and have some fun in that regard. Most likely on the promenade, they're going to be blocking out the area so that bikers can probably do stunts and what have you there. Maybe that will be the case. But I see on the 20th at 10 a.m., they're going to have some sort of activity in Canefield. So this one is actually in Canefield area, the Canefield Airport. Wheeling and wilding. So I'm guessing that's where they're going to be doing stunts. Stunts maybe in La Promenade. I remember when they did the opening ceremony in St. Lucia, they actually had the bikes coming in, persons were burning up, people were doing like wheelies here and there, but that wasn't the main activity. People were just coming together, get familiar with the vibes and thing. I have everything on the Mystelics vlogs, brothers and sisters. You can go check it out right there. But that's what they were doing in the opening, so maybe that's what they will be doing in Dominica. But Dominica can also put their spin on it. Dominicans like to make stunts, because when it comes down to stunts, it's mainly Dominicans that tend to do their stuff. Of course, there were Jamaicans, St. Lucians were doing their thing as well. Bajans, Grenadians, everybody was down there in St. Lucia, right there. Some of the individuals even met me. Some of the people who were doing racing, car racing and stuff, we met down there as well. So it was a good vibe in that regard right there. Of course, the 20th is when I guess they have the whole vibrations, for which we were talking about a number of times. If you guys went back in BrBpTV when I did the interview when we were coming from St. Lucia, we were actually talking about that very same sentiment, right there, utilizing Canefield Airport to do stunts. It's just there. You just have a nice road there that's not really being utilized that much, if at all. So 10 a.m. July, Saturday, they're gonna be starting this. I think they start really early, man, because you're gonna have the bright sunshine on people right there. They maybe should have made it in the nighttime, but maybe the nighttime in the airport doesn't have lights. I don't know, but you can also have races there and stuff, but I don't see any races there. Right there, you just have wheeling and wilding out bike show. So bike show activities are gonna be on the 20th, and then you have Sunday 21st, July Sunday 21st, brothers and sisters. You have the Dominica Bike Day. Kind of like when they have for Independence St. Lucia Bike Tour. I guess you're going to go around the island riding bikes and stuff. Meeting Point, Roseau, Crucial Berth. I guess a number of bikers with their helmets will definitely be there as well, starting around 9 a.m. Hopefully these things are not Dominican time. Sometimes when you give time, you know, it starts 2 or 3 hours after, but you know, I guess. But I think the competition, the wilding and the wheeling and wilding bike show should actually have been later on, maybe like 5, well, Dominican time. Make it 2 p.m. People will show up around 5 p.m. and you know, the sun will beat them, man, what have you, brothers and sisters. But I guess we'll see how this one goes. I'm not sure if I'll be on island for this one, but if I am on island, I will definitely be there for this. Yeah, so hopefully I'll get some other stuff, or maybe if I'm there, I might leave during the thing or just after it, right there, brothers and sisters. But of course, big up all yourself, big up the individuals. Finally, I can see something coming to light, you know, for bike activities in Dominica. And I guess as time goes by, we'll see how that goes. Anyways, guys, what are your thoughts on this, man? What are your thoughts? Do you think this is a good thing? I know they advocate for wearing the helmets. It's not just wearing helmets, because I know some individuals who wore helmets who ended up in accidents who also passed away. So it's not just wearing helmets, but also thinking of the possibility of not panicking as well. I think panicking is one of the biggest issues when it comes down to accidents like this. You just you panic, and you're just hoping that you stop, or you know, you fall down somewhere and things are okay. No, brothers and sisters, you just hold on with a prayer. No, you actually have to have your head on, man. Your head have to be on. Be quick thinking in that regard. And it's not just for bikers. People want to say, oh, biking dangerous. No, brothers and sisters, more people pass away per capita on vehicles, and people still hop in vehicles. One of my family members always saying, what are you riding bikes for? What are dangerous? I say, what are you driving for? That is far dangerous than bikes. We literally have seen people in front of us. Literally have seen people pass away through very accidents in vehicles. So it's important, brothers and sisters, circumstances tend to happen, mistakes can happen, true, but don't be so shocked and step, you know, like put yourself aside because you say, oh, I don't want to be part of this, brothers and sisters. It's good to have knowledge to know certain things operate and to be a part of something. I remember the first time I picked up a bike, I was like, yo, I'm going to be driving straight only, riding straight only. Yes, brothers and sisters, I say, so I'm going to ride. So, when I want to turn, I'm going to stop the bike, turn the bike, and ride straight, brothers and sisters. When people put in fear in you, brothers and sisters, that's what tends to happen. But as soon as I got on the bike, brothers and sisters, Maho picked me up. It had no stopping and turning. Maho, I stopped Kulibishri first, and then I go Maho for a concert one time. Yes, man, it was nice. I enjoyed it. Then we go Roseau afterwards, and we came back Pong Posse. So, it's just being careful and being safe and understanding what to do right there. Anyways, guys, it's about Mystelics once again. Be real. Salute the king.